Hi guys, welcome to Brains and the Beat. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're oldie but goodie, thank you for staying tuned to your girl. So in today's video, I wanted to do kind of like a morning talks video that my husband always does, but I wanted to make it my own. And I used to do Brains talks all the time, but I stopped. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about forgiveness, the 3 A's, Mercury in retrograde, my birthday, and how I like to reset, reevaluate, see if I accomplish all my goals that I set out at the start of the year, and if not, how do I reset, how do I reevaluate and get to those goals. So I hope you guys like these type of videos. This is what was going on with me and the reasons why I cut my hair. So let's get into it.
Like I said, I had to figure out exactly why I was like that. And a big part as to why I was like that is because I always keep stuff in. I don't like to talk about stuff. I don't like to address issues. And a reason why I'm like that is because that's how my family was. They don't like to address stuff. They don't like to talk about stuff head on and address it. They like to skip over it and then after a while act like it never happened. And I feel like that was a big issue for me because that's not how I wanted to deal with things, and that's not how it's needed for me to deal with things to keep me mentally sane and mentally stable. I, as a person, realize that I have to address things. I not like to address things immediately. I like to kick back, relax, think about stuff, and make sure I'm not saying stuff that I don't want to say, or say stuff out of terms and it comes off wrong. So whether it's immediately or a little bit after, I like to address things, and I like people to be held accountable for your actions. And I also like to hear an apology. One big issue is I have, and why I have this issue with forgiveness, is people will do you wrong and they think that because they never do it again, then their wrong is now a right and they should be forgiven. And with me, it's not like that. You have to address the issue, hold your part, hold yourself accountable, and say what you did wrong, and also apologize for what you did wrong. And that is what is needed for me to forgive and probably forget. Another thing for me to forgive and forget is for me to actually not keep receipts. And after a while of when I address the issue, help hold people accountable and also hold myself accountable, because a lot of times I can make situations better, but I choose not to because I'm petty. And sometimes I just feel like I need to be petty to show people that I can get on their level, and I don't need to do that anymore. So address the issue, hold people accountable, and then apologize. And then delete all the receipts to keep me sane, to keep me from bringing it up again. So I feel like that is a big part of what happened to me in Mercury in retrograde. I feel like I was all about forgiveness and addressing issues. Another thing, and that right there is a 3 A's for me. So it's address, accountability, and apologize. Whether you need to apologize or whether somebody else needs to apologize or whether both of y'all need to apologize. It's the 3 A's, and that is what I have been living my life with. When you're in communication in a relationship, whether intimate relationship or family relationship, please realize that people do things differently and you need to meet them halfway. Okay, you can't just expect a person you did wrong just because you say you won't do something again and you didn't do it again for a few years or a while or a few months, then they're just going to forgive and forget. That's not going to happen. Please ask them, what do you need from me for us to move on? What do you think is needed for us to get to the next step and get over this issue? Because not everybody believes that not speaking about an issue or just hopping over it is okay. It's never okay. Another thing is that I am a mental person. And when I say mental, I mean like I always keep stuff in my head. Like, I will literally go through something and I will replay like a million times in my head. And I don't know why I do that. I definitely need to stop doing that because it caused me to overthink, over process, and over analyze. And I feel like I need to stop doing that so I can address issue head on immediately and stop it. And I think my husband is a big part of that because he's a person that likes to address things head on, quick, fast, in a hurry, and I'm the complete opposite. Another thing that I realize about myself is that it's very hard for me to say I'm sorry, and it's very hard for me to tell people I love you, and those go hand in hand for me. It's very hard for me to say I'm sorry because of ego, pride, self, and sometimes I feel like people wrong me and then they expect me to apologize, but they don't do the same, and they don't show accountability for their actions and their part that they played. You expect me to say I'm sorry, yes, but it takes two to tango. It takes two to get into a disagreement. It takes two to get into an argument. It takes two to get into an altercation. So if I'm gonna apologize, you need to also do the same, and that is not the case. I feel like now, as a person, I feel like I just need to apologize for my part, and regardless of if they apologize for their part or not, it is what it is. And another thing is that it's very hard for me to say I love you because I feel like when I tell people I love them, they take it for granted, and I don't like to be taken for granted. Like, when you tell people you love them, they will use it against you. They will use it against you, and I always feel like I have to be protecting myself from hurt, harm, because when I love people, I love them fully. Like, love to the point where I feel like I am hurting myself. Okay, I'm hurting myself mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. And it's very hard for me because to know that I love someone and they wrong me or did something bad or did something negative to me. So when I say I love someone, I love them cold-heartedly, and it is not to be taken for granted. And I like to put up that wall, that barrier. And I don't know if it's because, Mom, I love you, but you know this is true. My mom didn't say I love you a lot. Like, she provided us with everything we need, and we knew that she loved her, but the words I love you didn't come on her mouth very often. And I think that also contributed with why I don't say I love you a lot. I'm trying to change that, and especially change that with my son, and tell him I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you all the time. And also with my husband, because he seems to feel like sometimes I'm very cold, I'm very standoffish, and I probably am because I take a lot of that from my mama. So I feel like I have just been more self-aware of who I am and who I want to be, and my birthday had a lot to do with it. Also, my hair getting cut off. Let me just tell you a quick story. So I dyed my hair a burgundy color to go to Jamaica the first time we went this year. When I came back, I dyed it black because I was sick of that burgundy color. Then I got false locks, and I was in love with the false locks, but the false locks that I got, the roots were black, the end of it were blonde, so I dyed my hair black to match and took them out. I really want to get the black off. I really want to get the dye color to get back to my normal ashy brown color, and it didn't work. Okay, I bleached my hair. I made my husband help, and he put the bleach on the roots of my hair, so the black lifted, but it left the burgundy color that I dyed my hair before, and I look like literally a leopard with black, brown, red hair. So I was just like, okay, my hair is ruined because the bleach went onto the roots of my hair. Now that the roots are literally bleach white, the ends are black and red, like, it needs to go. Okay, it needs to go. And I just shaved it off, and I know I would look good with short hair because I've cut my hair short before, never this short, however, but I can rock anything. I can make anything look good. I can make anything look popping. And I feel like I'm way more confident in short hair because it shows up my facial features more. But I also love long hair. And what pissed me off is I was about to get locks. Like I was about to lock my hair in real life. So anytime this grows out, I'm definitely going to be getting dreads. So hold me accountable to that, because I love to change my mind, because I have commitment issues as far as hair is concerned. I love to switch it up. When I want straight hair, I can flat iron my hair. When I hair or straight hair, I can have that. If I want curly hair, I can have that. If I want weave, I can have that. If I want short hair, I can have that. But I need to actually commit to one hairstyle and stick to it and let it be my signature look, because I'm at that stage now where I'm just like tired of hair. I love my short hair now because it literally takes me like 2 minutes to get ready. Okay, literally. Okay, so anytime this grows out to about shoulder length, I'm probably gonna lock my hair and I'm gonna look just like my mama, because my mama and my daddy has dreads. So yeah, that is the reason why I cut my hair. And also change is good. I look great in short hair and my husband loves it. Okay, he loves short hair. I'm a part of the bald head squad, bald head gang, okay? So that is some of the things that I have realized about myself during this Mercury in retrograde, after my birthday and cutting my hair. And they say when a woman cut her hair, her whole life is about to change. And I feel like that is the same thing with me and cutting my hair this time. You tell me, do you think that you heard any gems in this little chat that we're having? How have Mercury in retrograde affected you, or how have your recent birthday affected you? Because it affected me big time. And also my granddad getting sick affected me a lot also. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.